Alright, so I showed that, I had to do it by lines. Tonight I'm just going to do the rest of the inner outline using a 3-round liner. I'll put the volts down to like a 6-ish, because with 3 you don't want to overvolt it, because then you'll just cut through the skin. Just doing this very quickly. It's not going to take long, obviously, because of how small it is. It's like the size of my hand, actually smaller than my hand, so it's not going to take that long to do this. Like I said, I'll put it probably at like a 6, maybe a 5.5. We'll try 5.5 and then we'll go from there. Too far out. There we go. Oh, there will work. So what I'm going to do, always start from my lower and then go up. I just keep putting it back in. I had to do it this way because I lost my stencil because of me not paying attention. So I used permanent marker to remake my stencil. Everybody's different on how they hold their machine and everything. Me, I just feel that it's more comfortable like this. Use my pinky as my base, and then I just hold this. I don't know if you guys can see this because I do not have anything else on at the moment. But I'm just taking my time on it. Do my A to B lines, and we'll see on how well it does. Maybe have to go a little bit higher. I think 6 will do. Yeah, 6 will do. 5.5 just seems a little too slow. This outline came from Tattooing 101. Like I said, just teaching myself how to do this. Trying to get better. I know colored pencil art and everything, but always been a fan of tattoos. When I was younger, and I tattooed myself with basically a homemade machine using your basic stuff like jailhouse stuff when I was younger. So I mean, not saying that I was the best type of person when I was younger, but I mean, I learned ways to do things my way or the highway when it came down to things. But I would say to anyone who's learning, just use fake skins. Because because most states have it where you have to be in a tattoo shop with a license in order to tattoo others. Rather y'all be safe than sorry. Or even tattooing oneself, you can do that, you just can't tattoo others. I really do hope this is coming across on here. If at worst, I might have to change my direction so that you guys can see. Sorry if it's being blocked. Like I said, I am using a 3-liner for this. Because I want it delicate. Because after I'm done with this, I'll be doing the shading later on. I don't know when I'm going to do that. Probably next weekend. I just wanted to get some of this done and taken care of. Obviously the outline I did with a 7 round liner. I mean, there's not much to it. And like I said, I'm not a professional. I don't claim to be. But one of these days I'm hoping I can get my license in tattooing. I can do this as a profession. That's my goal. I take serious everything clean. Got my water bottle, and then I got my alcohol bottle. Now, when I do this when I would do this on human skin, obviously I'd be wiping it and everything. But on fake skin, I don't really wipe until after. Because sometimes these things don't really clean that well, and I really don't want to lose my lines again. Let's do a little bit longer. There we go. And if anybody has questions, I'll answer them the best I can. 8 years ago, I did have somewhat of an apprenticeship at a shop for 6 months, and life got in the way, but I've always been intrigued of getting back into it. I just have way too much responsibilities in order to just do apprenticeship for free. I can't do that. So, next best thing, teach myself better. Talk to the artist that was my mentor when I was trying to learn, because I still talk to him to this day, and get better and show my stuff and go from there. Right now, yes, I'm moving the piece because I can. I know in real life that's not going to work. I would have to adjust my whole body and all that. That I do know. But little things you'll learn. Never get discouraged. Remember, you don't have to have the most expensive machine to do this either. Really don't. I mean, my thing is personally, like, you want a machine that's gonna last you months, years down the road, instead of having to keep buying machine after machine. So my thing is, if you're gonna buy a machine, be anywhere, and obviously if you're going with battery included, you should be at the $200 to $600 range. So there's a lot of machines that do that. Personally, I have no opinion on the adjustable stroke because I have never used one. I use direct drive machines always. So I have the Ambition Torque machines. I have the 28 millimeter, and then I have the 32 millimeter. My 28 millimeter I have set for 3.5 millimeter stroke, and I have my 32 set at 4.5 millimeters. And then this critical I have set, it's a 4.2 millimeter stroke. So that's just how I'm doing it. Each person's going to be different. That's all I got left. I'm just doing if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask them. I have no problems answering to the best of my knowledge. Like I said, I'm not a pro, but I do talk to enough artists around. And if I don't know the answers, I ask them. That's how we do. We learn from each other. Don't get discouraged. Keep learning as much as possible. ask questions. Now, each person's going to be different, obviously, based on their hand speed, how they tattoo. So the voltage thing, it's when it comes to that, there's a reason I have learned I don't ask about volts. I ask like about what cartridges they use or what they prefer. The reason why I don't really ask about volts is because each machine's going to be different, which I have come to find out. If you look at my other videos, you can see the machines that I do actually have, of the different pen machines, and then coils and rotaries, and all the differences on those. I mean, with most of my coil machines, I mean, when I was doing just on stuff on that, I mean, yeah, I had those set usually at about 9s, but they had a lot more give than these do, like tenfold more give. But you learn it. And at that point in time, I was just tattooing myself, just so I can get the feel. Because personally, I do believe if you're learning it, you should at least experience what it is, and to be able to better your client. But that's my own opinion. Each person is different. There are actually quite a few tattoo artists that do not have tattoos, and that's their right, really. I mean, I'm not going to tell a person that can't. In order for them to be able to be a tattoo artist, gotta have, no. That I don't agree with. It's different. It's not a norm thing, but I mean, hey, they make good art. They make good art. That's how I look at it. And as long as they follow safety and everything else, I have no problems with people. As long as they're being safe, they're doing what they love, they're passionate about it. I mean, there's a lot of damn good artists around where I'm at. I mean, most people know where I'm from, what I do as a trade. Underneath my profile, I mean, I got my email and that on there, but I believe in networking with other artists throughout where I live. Now, I know that most people that are artists, they don't really watch YouTube too much. They usually just pay attention to Instagram. There are a few artists that are on YouTube. One of them I follow that's actually from my state, and I got to meet. Cool dude. Adam Darklord is his name. One of the coolest dudes I've met so far. Owns his own shop, and I mean, like, I look forward to this spring at a tattoo convention. Now, granted, like I said, I don't have my license, so I cannot participate in the tattoo convention. I can go to them and get tips, tricks, learn from these other artists that go there. But we got to be respectful of all the other artists around. because you're not respectful to people and all that. You're not really going to do well either between other artists and your clients. You got to be respectful. No, yes. Obviously, if you got a disrespectful client, you still got to kind of mitigate around it and see what you can do. But me personally, I say, got a disrespectful client and you haven't even started tattooing them, just tell them, hey, I'm not for you. We'll be done with this and you can have a good rest of your day. Because I don't believe that artists should be put down or anything. Now granted, like I said, that other artist has to have the same type of respect too. Everything comes down to the respect. I'm almost done with this. Like I said, this design's pretty small, so it's not going to take that long to do this. And I got my cat meowing in the background. My little boy Olaf. Get down. You don't belong up here. Sorry about that, y'all. Yeah, like I said though, if you have any questions, I have no problems answering to the best of my knowledge, to the best of my ability. If I don't know the answer, I will personally tell you. I don't know the answer to that. I mean, for style wise, for tattooing, I don't know many. I'm honest about it. I mean, most of the designs I've been doing are black and gray, small tattoos on fake skin. I've done a couple of color, but they showed me the, like, I don't know, design styles. I would say mine would more or less likely fall into the category of just small black and gray and lettering and cartoonish. Because I really don't do realism, so I'll never say realism, ever. Alright. Well, that will be that. Right there. Clean it up. Oh, this is just 70% alcohol, just to let you know. That's what I use for cleaning up my fake skins. Just like you would use for before you shave the client is just to clean the skin. And the fake skin I'm using is Real Skin, so REEL skin. That's the type of fake skin I'm using. There we go. Hopefully that comes out well for y'all. That's really it. Like I said, I'll do the shading later on. Probably next weekend, but that's it. Y'all have a good day. Thank you.